If you're one of the hundreds or maybe even the thousands of people who have started taking up running during this COVID crisis, I want to offer you a little few helpful strategies so that you can get and enjoy this the very most that you can. My name's Dr. Jeff. I'm not actually a running coach or anything like this. I'm what's called an upper cervical chiropractor. Nevertheless, I'm somebody who's also been doing a lot of running over 15 years. So I've been able to help people with a number of different injuries and also offer runners, joggers, people doing their very first 2Ks all the way up to 20Ks and even marathons, do just different kinds of things so that they can enjoy the activity as much as they possibly can without injury or any other things like this. Now, I'm going to say first and foremost here that if you do have an old injury, always make sure that you get it checked by proper qualified professional, be it your GP, physiotherapist, chiropractor, running coach, trainer, somebody along these lines. Nevertheless, I want to give you and start just a few series of videos here to help you out if you're just getting into the running habit here. One of the things that my wife and I have noticed when we've gone out for our own normal exercise is part of everybody's physical but also mental well-being strategy. We're seeing more people taking up running than we've ever seen. Fantastic. Of course, keeping the proper social distances. So it's wonderful to see that so many people are taking this up as a strategy for their own physical and mental well-being. And we trust that you're one of them. Nevertheless, what we can see is we can see a few things that people do that clearly show that they are very new to jogging. And so we want to offer this little video here, or a series of videos, on a few little helpful tips that may help you actually find that, this is actually something that you want to do for more than just the next few weeks, that you may actually want to take up as a good habit over the next weeks, months, and maybe even years, so that the person of you in 2021 is even healthier than the person in 2020. Now, I'm not going to try to cover all of these topics all at once. And in fact, I'm only ever going to be giving the basics one little video at a time. I've already talked too much in this video, but what I want to simply start with is the idea of a strategy. The strategy that I see a lot of people do when they first are trying to take up running or any new kind of exercise regime is, that's it, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do it. And what they do is they go out for a 2K or a 1K run and they try to do a dead sprint. And then they are so sore at the end of that, they've pulled something. The same thing happens if they go on the gym, on a bike and all that sort of stuff, that they say, okay, I hurt myself now, I probably shouldn't do that. And then you don't do anything for a week and then nothing has happened. So if you are just starting out, one of the habits of jogging, my best recommendation, simply put, is this, is do no more than what you believe you are capable of doing every single day. Now, if you want to get some kind of a sense of where that is, let me ask you this. Are you going for even a walk at this very moment? And if so, how far or how long is that? So are you going for a 10-minute walk, 20-minute walk, 30-minute walk? That should be, whatever that number is, that's the basis for where you would want to be starting with what you already know that you can do every single day. If you're going to be starting to do running then and introduce this, then I may recommend is add it in little pieces as 1/10 of how far you are capable of walking. So for example, if you're currently able to walk for about 20 minutes, go for a 2-minute jog. That's it. And then the other 18 minutes of your walk, just continue. So 2 minutes of jog, 18 minutes of walk. And then day by day, and only at the pace that's comfortable for you, so that you can continue to do it the next day. See if you're able to add little bits. And if you need to take a little step back, that's fine. But by doing this and by having that mentality, okay, I'm not going to go out and try to kill myself, but I am going to do just that tiny little bit of my normal walking routine every day, you can start to establish that pattern and that habit. So if you're adding just this tiny bit of running finished with the walk, this way you're going to have a greater chance of actually being able to build where you are without hurting yourself. Now, what I'll be doing in subsequent videos here is then giving you a few extra little tips that I can offer simply from knowing about how the human body is supposed to move, and also strategies that I have used helping people, showing them how to get basic running form. So again, that they're actually able to enjoy a little bit of this new activity that you're doing. Hopefully this little video is just going to lay out a bit of a strategy here for you. The subsequent ones I'm going to do for you guys are going to be to the actual nuts and bolts to actually enjoy your running as much as possible. This is Dr. Jeff at Atlas Health in North Lakes, where it's all about hope, healing, and well-being from above down inside and out.